Hey folks, how y'all doing today? It's me, Giant Statelyhead. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're all well. We are playing on Trinity today. At least we're going to start out on Trinity. Friendly reminder, Trinity is our public PvE survival server. It's about 3 weeks old right now, and you are welcome to join us at play.1mc3.com. And we're over in Dreamhaven. I was just hiding out in Hunter's house for a little bit, but I think today we are going to get started on that train station, and I think there's an ender that needs to be checked out. Joker's a teacher. Joker gets an apple. Did everybody have a great New Year? I hope everybody had a great New Year. I mean New Year's Eve, because obviously there's still plenty of time to mess up the new year. Hey, I can run again. Let's not piss off the Ziggs just yet. Oh wait, you know what? The end portal actually isn't far from Dreamhaven, so let's go check out the ender first. And then we'll head back over to spawn and we'll get to work on the train station. How's that sound? Sounds like a good idea, right? I think that sounds like a great idea. For some reason I have 3 minecarts on me. I don't even have any rails. We'll put them in the chest over by the train station here. They'll come in handy for somebody else. Looks like there was a wolf here. Okay, let's see. Add a couple minecarts. Let's see the end. That's the correct button. And let's get going. So I know I said we were going to do some VR shenanigans, and we will soon, but I'm having trouble getting decent performance. Hey Crafter, welcome to the stream. I'm having trouble getting decent performance out of the thing, particularly when I'm streaming. Also, it seems like the in-game audio is too loud. Let's turn it down even farther. Hopefully that's better. There are some sounds that are just overwhelmingly loud. This is a nice little railroad. What did y'all get up to with your New Year's Eve? Were there any good parties? I just stayed in. Watched some Star Trek. Nothing special. Drank a little bit of champagne. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Chunk, for loading. You ate at Chili's? Hey, why not? Chili's ain't bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Yeah, I was tempted to do nothing. And now there's an elevator to the end. It gets better and better. Look at that. Is Joker AFK? I think Joker might be AFK. Okay, let's go check out this ender. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Roger that. Thanks, Hunter. Yep, that'll keep it nice and mob-free. Let's go take a look. What the hell? Thanks, Crafter, for whatever that was. I don't know what that was. Can't go downstairs? Hey, Fall, what's up? Check this out, guys. This looks good. All the XPs. It looks nice, too. It's a good design. It's missing the enchanting table. Maybe I can come up with an enchanting table. Let's see. Ender chest. I don't think I have anything in my ender chest. A couple things. I still want to get this done. All right, let me see if I can find some materials for an enchanting table, and then I'll bring one down here. This is kind of a strange place for a chest. Probably just a build chest. I can get some obsidian, no worries. I might have some left over, otherwise I can get some pretty quickly. Cool. All right, give me a few minutes. It won't take too long. Get the basics sorted here. It's nice to have an Enderman grinder. Makes life a lot easier. Well, at least Hunter's wearing pants today. How you doing, man? It's a little job for somebody if they want it. Maybe make a secure tunnel or passage from over there to the portal here. That might be useful. And I'm at spawn? Really? Did I set my bed spawn there? Maybe I set my bed spawn somewhere stupid. I don't know. What's up, DK? How you doing, man? Remember, guys, if you want to join us, play.1mc3.com is the URL. This is a public server, so you are welcome to. As long as you like PvE and aren't a complete wanker, we'll be happy to have you. I have to say that because you'd be absolutely stunned to find out how many complete wankers there are. Or maybe not. Me, I should start on a base. I have my mansion. I mean, my manor. At some point, I'll make a base. No doubt about it. Put a few things away here. This is kind of my valuables chest. The ender chest is private. I didn't realize ender chests could be private. How does that work? We're in chunk not loading area. No, we're not. We're good. More or less. There, much better. Down the mine, and oh no, I had to get some water. That's why I was running over that way. Derp. One obsidian, you gotta have some water. Water. Was DJ the one working on this bridge? I don't know if he plans on completing it, but I wouldn't mind having this road continue on that way. What's with the chunk loading today? It's not playing nice. Oh, come on. Pay attention. Here. I need to be here. Also, my pick is almost dead. I'll grind up some levels soon and actually get some good gear. Thank you for voting, DK. If everything goes according to plan, I'll have the red crates and the voting rewards in soon. Oh, I didn't even need water. Anytime now. This is one of those moments where an efficiency pick would have been really nice. 2, 3. I only need 4, so this won't take long. Three, and double check to make sure there's no lava underneath it. I don't know. I keep asking people to talk to me about Galacticraft, and I either get like miles and miles of spam and monosyllabic answers or just nonsense answers. So I need to do some research on my own. But maybe, I mean, it's not out of the question. Thank you for voting, Zex. I appreciate it. Y'all the best. What I want to know is why it was removed from the previous Feed the Beast. Were there performance issues or generation lag? What's the problem with it? Why can't it be in Feed the Beast? I just assume that if they took it out, they took it out for a reason. They don't taunt people for voting. It is now. I think everything up to and including 12 on Galacticraft right now. East Tunnel, Dreamhaven, that's where we're going. Well, we are on 110 is kind of the problem. Maybe we can find a way to test. I don't want to put something like that in and tear it out because that can really mess with the world setup. So I want to be fairly sure nothing terrible is going to happen if I do decide to put it in. Some of the add-ons. What kind of add-ons are there? I mean, don't get me wrong, Galacticraft itself looks like a lot of fun. Oh, I see. That does mean you won't be able to use the Twitch launcher anymore. I mean, you could probably manually modify the thing. Let's see. Does it turn itself off after a while? Does this design eventually just like reset the destinations? I don't see any kind of clock or timer on it. Could be triggered by an outgoing minecart. Yeah, if you manually update the mod pack, you can. I suppose. Anybody having a feeling of deja vu? I'm having a feeling of deja vu here. Oh, really? Just opens up the folder and you can slap it in. I feel like I must have changed something with my configuration files because I keep getting those little garbage collection lag spikes, and I think my Java command line parameters escaped. Did I turn the WAM up? The dedicated WAM? I have 2 gigabytes assigned for vanilla. That's enough. I'm using 300 right now. Let's see, advanced rocketry I know nothing about. Is that an add-on to Galacticraft or an alternative to Galacticraft? Whee! Elevators, man. I love them. And here we are again. Running through food pretty quickly. I still have some bread. We're fine. For now. Are we there yet? Stately said for the 80th time. Who's got a good New Year's resolution? I killed stuff. You said you had books and diamonds? Be better. Be better at what? Just be better, like a better person? Ooh, nice. Might as well get some levels while I'm here, right? It's a good looking build. Who all worked on it? Oh. I can do that. There we go. Full-powered enchanting table. Excellent stuff. What happened, Crafter? You can't use the enchant table. Are we having permissions issues with the global regions? Region flag ender use allow. Okay, try now, Hunter. Okay. It seems like the default use option is set to false. Do I even want to know what's down here? Is this like overflow? Interesting. That looks dangerous. Let's not go play there. Okay. All right, so next thing we're going to do today is we're going to get started on the train station. And maybe we'll build a monorail. A monorail? A monorail. Ah, cool, DK. I know there's you and Joker already kind of have rail lines lined out. Yeah, I know. Feed the Beast has railcraft. That pleases me. Has anybody played Unturned? That looks kind of fun. I mean, it's basically... It's basically kind of a cutesy, free-to-play combat game. Nothing too special. But it looks like fun. Okay, so last time I streamed, day before yesterday, we marked out a spot for the train station and flattened it out a little bit, terraformed it, so we should be good to start building. Some of Ruben's stuff needs like foundations. I'm okay with having like the roads raised, but I mean his stuff is like built on top of treetops. You can see it here, so that's gonna require a little bit of work. I don't know if we can get Ruben to do it himself. He hasn't done anything on these builds in a little while now. But here's our train station location. And we are going to go with a switching design. Well, I'd rather leave it up to Ruben to fix Ruben's builds. But if he doesn't, yeah, sure. Let me change my graphics options. I turned them all the way down when I was playing around with, shaders are not compatible with Fast Render. Didn't I turn Fast Render off? I guess I turned Fast Render on. Smooth FPS off, Fast Render off, chunk updates. Fair enough. Lazy chunk loading, all of this should be fine. Alright, that should be a-okay. Maybe turn on the anti-aliasing, but other than that it should be fine. I was messing around with Vivecraft and I accidentally used the same instance. Alright, let's start off by plopping down a workbench, get some build chests going, and I think I'll put them under the stairs here so they don't get in the way of anything. Go find some wood. This will probably end up having to go, so your sacrifice will be remembered, tree. Hey Joker, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, you're on Vox too. Happy New Year, Joker.
Thanks, you too. My Sooners just lost the football game, so they're not going to the national championship.
Aw.
But not too bad.
That's a little sad. Was it a good game? Let's see, I got some smooth stone. I don't know if I'm going to need any of this, but I might as well put it here.
No, it was a hell of a game. Yeah. I mean, it was.
Broke up there. I got it was, and after that you dropped out.
Oh. Am I better?
Yeah, let me turn my volume here down because DK is saying there's an echo. Yeah, you're better now. It's fine.
Okay. It was an awesome game.
Excellent. Good stuff. I'm just grabbing some of the leftovers here from the previous build. There's not a whole lot left, to be honest.
What are you working on? I'm still loading the stream.
I am getting started on the train station. I'm going to start doing the mechanics, and then maybe we'll see who wants to work on building the station around it. Alabama's off the hook after the senatorial elections. I'm willing to support them winning the occasional bowl game. At least they didn't elect the nut job, right?
Bama is playing in the Sugar Bowl right now. If they win, they go to the national championship game.
Oh, there you go. Against who defeated the Sooners?
Georgia Bulldogs.
Gotcha. My my area of expertise is very much not college sports.
College sports, well, the Sooners, like, that's who I eat, breathe, sleep. Yeah.
Cool.
Football and softball.
Ah, my sport is baseball.
I like baseball too, but when it comes to the end-all be-all of sports teams for me, it's the Sooners.
Roger that. Okay, so I'm gonna see how much redstone I can scare up. Not a lot. Hopefully it'll be enough, but it's definitely enough to get started. And let's grab these stone bricks and whatever cobble we have lying around. I'm not 100% sure this design doesn't require sticky pistons, so I might need to scrape and beg a little bit to get some. You still have a decent supply of sticky pistons, Joker? I'll take that as a maybe. Alright. I'm going to have to pull up the design too. I haven't built one of these in a while. And there's a handy little diagram I usually use. Actually, this doesn't use pistons, so no sticky pistons required. It's all just repeaters and comparators, maybe? I'm not even sure comparators are like required. Okay, so the plan, I think, is we'll have 4 overland lines. What is hair, really? Oh, you're building a town, Ruben? Cool.
I'm gonna relog Discord and Minecraft. I'll be right back.
Roger that. So I'm thinking we'll do 4 above ground lines coming out here, and those can go up or tunnel into these mountains or just stay flat. And then we'll have 4 underground lines for subways or people who want to come in low, so to speak. Give us a little bit of variety. What is this? Oh, this is Joker's line. Okay, so Joker's rail line branches off here now, but the theory is that it can just go straight. And it might have to zig just a little bit to hook up here. So we'll have 2 lines going that way. We'll have 2 lines going that way. And we'll have 4 lines underground. Now, I'm going to go stand somewhere more or less safe. And I'm going to dig up that diagram. This is more or less safe. This is probably less safe than more. But we can... I have a floor on the tower here. I can just go there. Let's see. This is me. Whee! And we're back on the ground. Let's try it again. That time it... Oh, come on. Come on. How hard can this be? Alright, we need to press the button again. That's better. Sometimes it's a little glitchy. Well, I'm going to have a nice view of the station from... Oh, it's just out of range. That's too bad. You decided to just get away from it all, Ruben. You're going to live the life of a hermit. Alright, bear with me a sec, guys. Let me dig up this diagram. I haven't looked it up forever. I hope I still have it bookmarked. There it is. Is it? Yes.
Yeah, I was super choppy for some reason.
Just bad connection?
That's why I relogged, and it seems to be a little better, but I'm only getting 13 FPS, and I don't get huge FPS anyway, but I get 24, 25.
13's not good. 13 is a frustratingly low amount of FPS.
Now it's at 11.
Oh, jeez. Well. You running something in the background? TPS is good. Doesn't seem to be anything server side. Are you somewhere where there are like way too many entities?
Nope, I'm back at my base. I was in the end, but then I logged out. I got back to my base, logged out, and logged back in. Maybe I just need to restart my computer. I'll be back.
Roger that. Okay, I'm trying to find this station design, so bear with me, folks. Train station. No. No. I wonder what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to find a diagram for my train station here, and So far, I'm not having any luck. I might have to reverse engineer this from one of the builds that I did on PvE if I can't find these diagrams. That's going to be irritating. Excuse me. But I can't find it here. Thought I had it bookmarked. Where is it? I don't want to have to think. I just want to copy stuff. We're off to a good start of 2018. My brain has exploded and I can't find anything. The big issue, the only real issue is these tileable latching switches. All right, well, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to have to go back and forth. Yeah, there's no need to reinvent the wheel, right? And I am in the wrong place. No big. Train station's close. Choo-choo. I've told everybody now, I got an Oculus Rift on Friday, and I figured that getting an Oculus Rift would be a good time for me to go ahead and start playing Stellaris again, because it has absolutely nothing to do with virtual reality. So the last couple of days I've been playing Stellaris. What is with the mobs here? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? And the last time I slept was, geez, I don't think I've died on this server in over a year. Because this right here, where I respawned, is Santa's Village that I built at the end of 2016. So great, lovely. Everything's great, but might as well check out Santa's Village while we're here. This was a cool little build. You got the hearth for the kids to sit around, and that's where Santa sat, and here's the Elves Workshop, and there's an Enderman in the Elves Workshop, because of course there is. That's kind of a long walk, though, so bear with me, guys. Everything's going great. Oh, and the polar bear's still here, even. Hey, polar bear. Binky. Because, of course, his name is Binky. Oh, and now there's a baby zombie chasing me. It gets better and better. I have no idea where all those mobs came from. Don't mind me, folks. I'm off to an incredibly inefficient start. And a little lag spike there just for funsies. Just to keep things interesting. Everything is awesome, folks. Hey, I found a loot crate. I found 2 loot crates. Yay, loot crate. Yay, other loot crate. 6 Q-Bucks and a bookshelf head. Not bad. On PvE, we didn't use Q-Bucks as a hard currency. You couldn't convert them from diamonds. The only way to get them was mobs would drop them occasionally, and you'd get them out of loot crates. That led to a lot of inflation. So we switched to Cubucks as a hard currency, and the only way to get them was converting diamonds into Cubucks, so they don't drop in loot crates anymore. Now you get heads instead, which is, I don't know, is that cooler? It's not less cool. And where did I get blown up? Right about here. And is that the same baby zombie still following me? Also, I have 2 enchanted bows. I'm not quite sure why. He's still coming. This little baby zombie armor. Okay, let's put our armor back on. Man, Vanquish needs some work. And so that's power 3 bow, and this is my skeleton tracker bow. 755 skeleton kills on this thing. Trackers are one of the things you guys will be able to get out of loot crates once I have the red crates implemented. I think they're pretty neat. Alright, so this is what we're building. This is the base mechanism. And without a diagram, I'm just going to have to wing it, I guess. So, going to be a lot of going back and forth, I'm afraid. But step 1 is pretty straightforward, I guess. Kinda, sorta. Alright, I am going to, you know what I'll do is I'll mod mode and I'll, yeah, exactly. But redstone is never not frustrating, and doing it live is hard, you know. There are lots of streamers who do redstone, but they'll condense an 8-hour redstone build into a 30-minute let's play, and that's fine. But live, it's just a little more irritating than that. So, alright, F2. Pull up the image somewhere. Paint.net. I'll open it in paint.net because why the hell not? Oh, I know. I'll just post it on Discord. Even easier. I'll just slap it on Trinity. Because I got that open anyway. Desktop. Minecraft. Screenshots, please. Thank you. And I got screenshots going back to February of 2015. What is this? I just posted the oldest screenshot in my screenshots folder on Trinity. I don't recognize this. I have no idea which server this even was. But hey, a little bit of generic nostalgia, why not, right? 2018-01-01. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that should be enough to get me started. I'm probably going to have to come back a few times, but that's no big deal. Already at 684,115 blocks broken. I am curious to see who will break the 1,000,000th block. Take it easy, Hunter. See you next time. And now I'm out of food. I have some raw beef, and that's it. Alright. I have to go get some food. No rest for the wicked. Or the hungry, for that matter. Where's everybody going? Come back! Come back, all of you! Come back. Yeah, you think it's you? We've all done a lot of digging. I'm walking turgidly slowly towards my farm so that I may eat.
Trudge, trudge.
Trudge, trudge, trudge. Fortunately, there's lots of food here. That better, Joker?
Not sure. I'm not back into Minecraft all the way yet, so let's see. Okay, now here I am. Not yet. Not better.
It's not better? Did you change anything?
No, that's the... Oh, there we go. 29, 27. That's better. That's better than it was.
Workable.
48. Okay. Yeah, we're getting better.
Yeah, go for it, DK.
Something's just causing it to be choppy.
Yeah,
but
it could just
it's
be
a lot
memory
better than it was.
fragmentation. If you don't reset very often, Windows will still slow down over time.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Armor stands are entities. You can just plant crops straight through them. Useful, only not so much. Okay, this is plenty. This is going to be like over half a stack of bread. It'll easily get me through the rest of the stream. And then some if I don't exert myself too much. And I'm nothing if not lazy, so I don't think we have to worry about overexertion. Park the extra seeds here. Before you know it, we'll have just an entire double chest full of unwanted seeds. Because that's the way these things go. Okay, so just looking at this diagram in front of me here, I'm going to need 24 repeaters and 32 redstone torches. I hope I have enough. Also, well, there's bound to be a crafting table nearby. Welcome back, Ruben. We missed you. It wasn't the same without you.
I'll bring a crafting table and a bed just in case.
There are already crafting tables at the build site, but a bed would be nice.
Okay.
For some reason my spawn is set to the world spawn.
Because you slept in that bed for me the other night to see if it was working or not.
Yeah, forgot all about that. Look at this. We can finally start thinking about maybe getting started. And we're only like an hour into the stream. Well, 45 minutes. Could be worse. Not sure how, but it could be worse. Okay. So, we have the basic design is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks deep and 8 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just kind of trying to make sure there's enough space for everything. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll do maybe 8 blocks back from the staircase, so there's plenty of room for whatever kind of building we decide to put around this. And I am going to use stone bricks as the base building material here. This is 3 wide. Poop. Is that a problem? Suggestions for your town name. Neuhochschwanstein. Piggyland. Or Piggyland. Either way is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We need to come up with a name for our spawn town.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Okay, so this will be the front end of... It still seems kind of cramped. I'm going to move it back a few blocks. If we have to do a little more terraforming back there, then so be it. I don't want it to feel crowded or cramped. I want to be able to build something nice around this. 7 and 8. And this is where the reset line will go. Thanks, Ruben, for the constructive criticism. Almost done. And by almost done, I mean not almost done. Obviously, that was a joke. So, reset line. This is actually kind of similar in... It's okay, Ruben. I'm just being snarky. Kind of similar in design, or in concept at least, to the elevator, actually. Multiple latching repeaters stacked together. And then this, we might replace this because this is the forward-facing section. But for now, we'll just use the materials at hand. And if we do have to replace that, it's not hard. It's not like there's anything other than buttons hanging off of it. Speaking of buttons, I need a little more wood. I get the feeling this forest here might need some regeneration by the time I'm done. But this is all going to be a city area, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's totally cool. I'm going to chop down some wood while I'm at it, so...
Roger that.
You know me. There will be trees once they're gone.
Right. 8 buttons.
I think they're pretty.
Those aren't buttons. Those are slabs. Blithering genius. Okay, 8 buttons. We're off to a great start. Okay, so the reset line is here. Then we have underneath this, we have another layer of stuff. I hope I'm not putting this down too low. I mean, if I am, we can kind of adjust the height of everything around it. Do I not have a shovel?
I never
I
understand.
have a beautiful shovel, brand new.
Sorry.
Is that Joker?
I was just gonna say, I never understood Minecraft recipe for buttons. You do one plank and you get
One button,
one button.
right? You just whittle it down.
I guess. Like hardcore.
Exactly. It's all a bit low tech. Yeah, you'd expect to get more than one button out of one single plank, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least 4.
At least 4. Agreed.
Like 8 would be probably even more reasonable.
I think so, yes. I think you're right. I couldn't possibly agree more even if I tried. Okay, let me see if I got all of this right. Take on you. Talking away all the things we've got to remember. Crying away. I don't know the rest of the song. Okay, all the torches. And poop. Did I not bring any smooth stone? I thought I... yeah, I have some smooth stone.
Okay, I was gonna say I have a bunch at my base nearby.
I am at some point going to likely need more stone, and I probably don't have enough redstone either. I don't even have enough smooth stone. Alright, well, we have enough to get started.
I'm going right now to get you some more.
Very much obliged. let's see. So the buttons are here, and that means, and I don't want to do it backwards. That will be stupid. Well, we're off to a good start. I mean, we're off to a start. These ones need to be placed the other way around, which is irritating because it means I have to break these again so that I can put down the repeaters. Did I get everything? I think so. 1. Okay. And I'm done for now. Let me set my bed spawn here, and
I've got stone coming for you.
Sweet.
I have no redstone over here, but I of course have enough to build probably Ruben's tower at my other base.
Cool. Yeah, I think I probably have enough redstone to get the basic section done, but I'll go mining if we need more.
I don't even mind running over there.
Cool. Excellent.
I've got more, but I can put it in the chest if you add.
Yeah, let me add you to the chest. So, modified Joker. Alright, you have been added to the chest. And I have enough to keep going for a little while. Thank you.
Okay. I'll take a jog back to my other base. Get you some redstone.
Get some exercise. Soon you'll have a railroad. You won't have to jog.
True.
Okay. So that's the front section, and on top of this we have a row of stone. Should I just switch over to smooth stone now that I have a bunch of it? Yeah, I'll just use smooth stone for the redstone components. And on top of this row of torches, these are to light up the destination lights. Let's go ahead and make... Well, let's go ahead and chop down a few more trees and then make a bunch. That birch, I don't like that birch. And then I'll have to chop down a bunch of other trees to get the leaves to actually decay. Let me go find a freestanding tree so I can be lazy. This one. This looks like a particularly unloved birch. And it's not... Oh, it is touching something else. There. Now it'll properly decay. Remember, folks, I'm Stately. This is Play.1MC3.com. I stream most days at 6 Pacific. If you like what you see, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. Or if you want to play some Minecraft with us, feel free to join us. Play.1MC3.com. Number is play.1mc3.com. Don't delay, call now. Okay, torches. Let's do it. Let's do the torches. Things are about to get exciting here. Stately's making torches. I think I said I needed half a stack. No. I actually need a full stack. Well, again, this is enough for now. There's a mine shaft under your new town and you're sad about that? Why would you be sad about that?
Right?
That seems like a good thing to me. Okay, so another row of stone here. And row of torches on top of the stone. And row of stone on top of the torches. Right? How is that bad? I mean, kind of depends on what kind of grinder. If you're talking about making a cave spider grinder, you're a monster.
I'd rather eat my left toe.
I would maybe not rather eat my left toe, but cave spider spawners, you know, unless you have an urgent need for all the string in the world, I'm not feeling the
And
love.
lots of poisonous death.
And lots of poisonous death. I mean, even regular spider spawners aren't that useful, to be honest. It's just the stuff that spiders drop. Not hugely popular. Okay, let's see. So that's the torches facing the wrong way. Wool. Wool is money. I mean, you're not wrong, but...
Yeah, it didn't sell very well on Elvish.
Yeah, you know, if you can get a good colored wool farm going, people occasionally buy some wool off you. Am I being an idiot? Let me just double check everything here and make sure I am in fact not being an idiot. This is correct. Hold on, let me go stand on the other side because my picture is oriented the other way around. And that'll cause much less confusion. Also, I need to use dirt or something for this and not smooth stone. Just makes it more confusing. Right, so there's that. There's this. Yeah, the torches go up here. Like that, and then we'll put redstone lanterns in front of that. Buttons. This is inert. We can put whatever we want up here. Torches. The lights. All right, we're actually making some pretty good progress here. GG. I'm replacing all of the dirt here because in theory, Enderman can pick that stuff up, and it's really irritating when Endermen walk away with part of your redstone build. Okay, and I need another 8 repeaters.
I put a little bit of
Look at
redstone in the
that.
chest for you.
All the redstones, thank you.
You're welcome.
Eight repeaters means another 16 torches. I have exactly 16, so that's good. And 24 smoothstone, so let's do it. Eight repeaters. Awesome. So the repeaters run... Again, I need to look at it from the other side because that's what my screenshot looks like. Repeaters run out this way in an alternating pattern, like... Not like this. Not like this. The other way around. Which is kind of counterintuitive. But, you know, I don't think I've ever managed to do this without putting in some repeaters backwards. I'm not too concerned. We'll fix it when we have to fix it. Nope, nope. Stone, please. And we're reasonably sure that's how it's supposed to go. Sure does look like it. And then things get a little complicated because we're staggering some redstone signals here. And I'm going to have to go take a quick look at PvE again to see how this is supposed to go. Slash PV. So the staggered setup here is just to separate the redstone traces. So every other one is just a straight line. That's the easy part. And then the other part is a little less trivial, but not too bad. So let's make sure I'm not going to get confused. All right, I'm going to cheat just a little bit here. And just do this. And head on back to Trinity. And while we wait... Oh, that didn't take long. Thought I might have a second or two. I need to just upload the next picture. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. No, not excellent. That's completely useless. I can't see a damn thing. I thought that would make it a lot more obvious, but it totally didn't. Alright, so every other one like this. And then hey, GGDK. Well done. Well done indeed. Eight. Okay, that's correct. And then in between, we need blocks. Here, 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 and here. And those blocks will have a block beneath them, really? Like here? Okay. With a dot, and then coming out from the dot there's a torch on the back side, so 4 more torches. Seem to be doing a lot of redstone these last couple of days, huh? Oh, and there's a lot of fresh oak wood to work with too. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yes, we like it very much. Yes. Yeah, see? Yeah. I just mumbling to myself. Torch, 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 torch. And then from the torches, what do we do? We have a row of torches here, right? The back of this. And these ones, do these have repeaters? Is that how this works? Alright, another quick look at PvE just to see if I understand what's going on. PvE sure takes a lot longer to load than Trinity does. So these ones are fine, and these ones just have a torch on the back? How does that work? So, theoretically, I'm done? Is that it? Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something, but honestly, it looks like that's it. Let's find out, though. That's one. That's two. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm rather pleased by this. I actually got it right the first time.
Woot woot.
Woo. Woot to the woo. Okay, so that is the basic selector. What we need to do now is decide where the minecart's going to run and how. So my plan is to have 4 lines going more or less straight, and we'll have a couple of rails here, and then we'll have a second set going down. So right about now, I need to go make probably a stack of rails and maybe a dozen powered rails. Nothing too crazy. Just go with the better part of a stack of sticks here. And turn all of these iron ingots into rails. Not like we're not going to use them. Come on. Oh, fine. Do it the hard way. Time to park some junk. Including shears. I don't really need those right this second. Alright. Why are you very mad right now, Crafter? So the most important part here is that, like, the minecart location is somewhere where you can reach all of the buttons. So, like, if it were here, we can reach all of the buttons pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can reach all of them from here. So this would be a good place for the minecart to arrive. And then we need to decide how we're going to do it. So on PvE, the station you guys were just looking at, the minecart comes in from one side, goes out the other. And that's pretty easy to do. If you go back here, you can't reach them anymore. So this is as far back as we can be and still reach all of the buttons. And I think I'd rather do it here just to have extra room for whatever mechanism we decide to use to actually launch the minecart. You need the Dragon Egg achievement, DK. Meet me in my manor, and I'll let you hold it. Is that a floating treetop?
I'm working on trees, so I don't know where you're at, but
No worries, I'll check in on it after the stream. I wish I could write some kind of floating treetop detector. Like if somebody chopped down a tree and didn't finish it within a minute or two, they just get struck down by lightning. Good solid smiting might teach him.
maybe. Doubt it.
Probably not. Some people just refuse to learn. Remember, folks, play.1mc3.com is the URL. If for whatever bizarre or perverse reason you feel like joining us, you are welcome to do so. I really need to go back to the end and get more shulker boxes. Ah, there it is. You close, DK? Should I wait for you, or shall I meet you over at the train station site? Up to you. This is another incredibly exciting, riveting stream, isn't it? DK might be on a bit of a time delay, so...
He said he's coming to you.
Oh, he did. Scroll
yeah,
back
in
too
chat
fast for me. Yeah, just about there. I see it. I shall await him atop my bridge.
Yeah, I told Ruben that he probably shouldn't start his town until he finished the 2 towers that he's working on.
Ruben loves not finishing things.
I know.
Alright, you can hold it. Just don't drop it or break it or... Excellent. GG. I don't want to place it here. If anybody feels like doing a little decorative build for this, I'd love to have a shrine or something for it. What have we here? Did you make me a pick? That's very kind of you, thank you. That's a perfectly decent pick. You know what I could do is I could make a little chamber where you're allowed to hold the egg. I could have it spit out of a dispenser, and then if you don't put it back in, I just lava you to death or something, crush you and make you drop all of your stuff. I wonder if you could, I'll bet you could automate that. What you'd have to do is have a little 1x1 room that you can't escape out of. Oh, you know what? You can't. Because you can't make an auto sorter for dragon eggs. You need the item that you're sorting in the sorter, and there's only one dragon egg, so you can't auto sort dragon eggs.
Oh, true.
I could set something up where you get the egg, you get to hold it, and then you just get killed and drop all of your stuff. Why don't you see if you can come up with a cool design on planning? I'd like to have something neat looking, but if you want to go ahead and do a design on planning, absolutely go for it. Okay, and I forgot why I was here. Yeah, that is obviously the problem. Somebody could log out and just never log back on again. Use a puppet account. This is why we can't have nice things. I blame you. Well, again, there's no way to auto-sort for dragon eggs, so that would not be possible. It would be more like something like, you know, just put all of your stuff in a chest, go into the room, get the dragon egg, and then get crushed to death. And then go back outside and pick up the stuff that you put away. But it just seems like a terrible idea. Also kind of navel-gazy. Exactly. A noob won't care. So how should we do this? I mean, the traditional way is you just have a minecart, comes out here, stops here. What I did at Urberg was a little more elaborate with the through line, but I think we'll do it the simple way today. We can change it later if we want to, but at some point in my life, I'd like to actually have a functional rail system. So let's do it the easy way now, and we can do it the nice way another time. I gotta get some gold for powered rails. I have some. Not right now. I'm trying to set up all of the redstone, and then I think I might design the station myself. I kind of like building train stations. Multi-MC link for the Beyond Pack. I think it's pinned to the top of the modded channel, but if it's not pinned, I can dig it up for you. Joker, do you want to help out getting the rail lines set up here?
Sure.
So what we're gonna do here, each of these needs to go to a point, right? What I'd like to do is have every other one go down and activate a row of points a few blocks underground. So let's say, you know what, I can use my nice new pickaxe that DK was kind enough to give me. So let me first of all, let me dig this out real quick.
Okay.
Okay, hold on just a sec. Noble, do you have to reinstall Minecraft or something? Is that the problem? No, it's right here. It's 1mc3.com/... It is pinned. It's the third pinned message. 1mc3.com/F, capital T, capital B, underscore, capital B, eond.zip. So FTB underscore beyond, and the FTBB are capitalized, and there's an underscore between the two B's, .zip. Oh, I can just type it. Hold on, let me copy and paste it. I'm just copy and pasting it to modded here. Jump to present. I don't have to scroll through all of this. There we go. Oh, the mod... That is the mod pack link. Birds. Sorry, I didn't realize Birds was asking about it. Okay, so, minor distraction there. So here's the idea. We're going to have an incoming line. I'm going to go here, turn right, turn left here, go over here, right through you. I'm going to go in a straight line here, and we're going to have 4 points here. And then it'll loop around, go down, to this level, and we're gonna have to back that up, I think. Yeah, so loop around down here, go down to this level, and then there will be a row of points here. So what I can do is I can put down the base path with, I'll use cobblestone for that. Cobblestone always looks nicer on the rails than smooth stone.
I need to be right back, so I'm gonna go get somewhere safe just in case.
Roger that. There's no dragon egg in the creative menu. I never realized that. I'll take your word for it, but I never realized that. We got one set going down and one set at this level, right? Let me make sure I got this right. We're not like hurting for space here. I don't need to make it super compact. But I think this is too close. So here. And then we need to do the loop here. Is there a more compact way of squeezing this? And we also need to have the return line over here, so we can't like completely squeeze it. Can we like spiral it somehow? Would that be neat? Let's do this. And this. And this. And not really, huh? Let's see. So the thing is, the minecart, I can put a turn here and I can put a ramp here, but then I couldn't have a turn here. I could make a drop. Would that be fun? Should I just do a drop? It's tempting. Let's just do a drop. That'll be a little different. It'll save us some space. So what we'll do is we'll have the line simply drop down here, because this is one way, right? There's no worry about not being able to get back up because the return line is separate from the arrival line. We'll put a permanently powered rail here. So let me just put a torch where there's going to have to be a torch. And then you'll turn here. And then we'll have the exits here. So these are the subway lines, 4 underground lines. Each one of those will, they can go in whatever direction you want. That's neither here nor there. And on the top side, we'll do the alternating one. So we'll have a line here, a line here, a line here. I should use a shovel for dirt. Minecraft Innovations by Staidley. Pro tip, use a shovel for dirt. I invented that myself. I made this. Okay, so that's pretty good. And now let's start redstoning this up. We're gonna have to put blocks over these, right, to prevent... See, this is easy, right? We put redstone down here, 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 and here, and that'll cause rails here, 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 and here to switch. But down here, we need to possibly reverse the polarity across the beams. Let me go get some gold. I need to make a couple of powered rails for this. Well, no, I don't need powered rails to test this. We can use regular rails to test this. You're just not going to be able to automatically go around, but we will be able to see whether the points work properly. Because this is always kind of a mystery to me. So, the way it's set up right now, we kind of want to invert it, and we kind of can't, and that kind of sucks, because these ones are off now. So if I were to press a button, that would do the exact opposite of what I want to accomplish. And I don't really have room to invert it because they're pretty close here. So I think the best thing to do, honestly, is just mirror it and have the minecart go out this way instead of going out that way. So that shouldn't take too long to turn around. Kind of a pain in the butt, but whatever. The ones at the bottom are going to be easier to invert because we can just put a torch here. And that means we'll have to swap this around again, whatever. No big deal. Remember, folks, my name is Stately. This is Play.1MC3.com, and if you want to come play Minecraft with us, please feel free to join us. If you like what you see, please consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. Or, you know, lick the screen. I'm given to understand that licking screens will make me internet famous, so go for it. Alright, so that's better. Now this one's active, so this one's active. You'll roll all the way through here, and you'll turn here. And if you don't turn, what will happen is you'll drop down here, and I'm just going to make sure I got it right. Did I not get it right? No, I got it right. You'll come down here. This will be the end, though. Let's put some smooth stone up. I'm trying to differentiate. Oh, right. No, I can't get out. Trying to differentiate between the places where rails will go and the places where redstone goes by using smooth stone for one and cobblestone for the other. Don't need. Lots of saplings. Don't need. I can start my own little tree farm with all these saplings that I have. So you go around here. You drop down here. You try to use a shovel to break smooth stone because you're smart like me. Be smart like Stately. Stately smart. Stately make redstone. Stately make redstone go. Okay, alright. This is better. So I'm just filling in the walls. Again, we might change the walls, but this is just for the sake of being consistent while we're doing the design phase. So you'll drop down. This will be a powered rail. Let's go ahead and pop down a torch there so we don't have to worry about it later. Hello. And then we'll have a powered rail here, and that's it. That's all she wrote. No, wait, there's one more. Is this it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So what that means is that we need to run an inversion here so that this is on if that's off, and that's simply a matter of doing this and putting... Oh, poop. Alright, let's see how to fix that. I'm going to go ahead and put these in place.
Sorry, I'm trying to get out of your way.
That's alright, I can't get out of here. So what do we need to do here? We need to just put blocks here, right? Because this will still provide power, if I'm not mistaken. Can you press the first, second, third, the fourth button from the left, please? Okay, that's fine. And the one next to it, please? The fifth button from the left?
The fifth one? Okay.
So I need to get a signal down there, and we're going to use repeaters here. That's all we have to do. We just need to replace this with a few repeaters. Okay, so 4 more repeaters, and these blocks can actually go now.
Joker, the official button pusher of Minecraft.
You are the best button pusher a Minecraft streamer could possibly wish for. Okay, so let me go ahead and press a button myself just to prove that I can.
Yay, you're so good at that.
Thank you. I'm glad you're suitably impressed by my button pressing prowess. There we go. All right.
I'm good at positive reinforcement.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So down at the bottom level, the only thing we need now is redstone torches on the back of all of these, on all of these redstone traces. And then up here, I need to put a couple of repeaters down. So what we need to do here, we need to run powered rail here, which needs to be connected to this redstone trace so that it powers up when you press any button. And then enough rails to get you up to speed here. You want to be going a decent speed when you come through here. And then here, you'll go straight. If none of the top buttons are pressed, you'll go straight, you'll drop down. There's a powered rail here. You'll come down here, and there will be redstone torches on each of these. Is that not right? Why is this not powering that? This isn't getting powered somewhere else, is it? Am I being stupid? Let's find out. It's not powering it. That's a problem.
That is weird.
Well, okay, so
I don't know a lot about redstone, but
simple fix would be just to do this, I think. Yeah.
Still not getting power, is it?
No, but it's not supposed to, because that's the active one. We're inverting the redstone signal, so not powered.
Okay.
There we go. So if you can repeat this on the other two, I'll go make some repeaters for the top levels. For which I still have plenty of everything. Good.
Oh, I don't have any redstone torches.
Okay.
I have one.
Here, I just made a few. There you go. And I still have enough for my repeaters. I only need 8. Not 8 repeaters, 8 torches. And bread. Bread and trains. That's what Caesar said, right? Bread and trains. Okay, and then here, all of these get a repeater. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. So let's... Here, I made a huge pile of rails. I'll put them all in the chest here. If you can rail this all up, I'll run back to my base and get some gold so we can make some powered rails. This one doesn't even have to be wired. The last one's just kind of the default, right? If nothing else is hooked up, it'll go there. And that'll be the basics. You have 3 dragon egg. Okay, yeah, sure, DK. I will come by. Once we get this sorted out, I will swing by planning and see what you're working on. So what do you guys think I should do for like the station shell for the actual building? Should I go with something modern or like a classical looking train station or just something off the wall? What do you guys like? What do you guys think would be appropriate?
I think it might be cool if you did something like a Washington D.C. style build. I don't know how to explain it other
I've
than
seen
that.
the DC train
Something.
station. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful building. We always use quartz for train stations. We don't always use quartz for train stations. Or are you talking about? I have enough gold for 6 powered rails. That's not going to be enough. Let me check around a little bit. See if I have some more somewhere. I don't. Yeah, I think it should be modern, right? Because it is in a modern town. Does anybody have some gold?
If you don't find any more gold, I can... Oh, Diamond King has some.
Yeah,
He
DK,
says
that would
needs
be
some gold.
great. I mean, half a stack would be more than enough for now. I could probably get by with maybe 18. But if you can spare some, I'd appreciate it. Cool, thanks.
So, Stately, the dugout area to the...
That's going to be where the
Right.
trains arrive when
Okay.
they come back.
So we need to put down some different...
So the
floor-
arrival and the departure place are the same so that you can transfer without getting out of your minecart. Is the idea. Okay, let me go ahead and make the essential powered rails. There are only 2... Oh, hello, little inflammable baby zombie. Non-flammable. Jerk.
Do you want cobble as that?
I've been using
material?
cobble as the foundation for the rails because, well, normally you'd use gravel, but gravel is harder to come by than cobble, and once there are rails on top of it, you can't really tell the difference.
And you want it lower like this? Or the same
No,
height?
it should be, yeah, it should be coming in at this level, and then, like, here we'll have to plunge down. So I'm going to have to do some work getting all the arrival rails sorted. What I think we'll do is we'll have a raised section behind here for the arrival rail for the above ground trains. And then below ground will go under this. So right up until about there should be fine. And I'm some kind of genius. I managed to not make any powered rails. I don't know how I manage this. I don't know how I get through life, man. I'll forget to breathe next. Nail some wood. Okay, so this has to be a powered rail. And that will have to draw power from this, so we'll have to wire something up. This has to be a permanently powered rail here. So that when you drop down, you'll automatically start moving again. This needs to be sealed off so you can't get away, or fall, or have terrible things happen to you. Okay, yeah, there's no exit, DK. You live down there now. You can get out on the other side. Over here, DK, this side.
Go the other way, DK. Other way, other way, other way.
So then for powering this, we can simply... Nothing's ever simple. I didn't leave myself a whole lot of space. Oh, thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's excellent. That'll be more than enough to get all of this set up and working. I'm kind of doing this off the side, but I can just do it from here. Because if I do it in a straight line, I won't be able to make the bend. And so running power into that won't work, will it? That won't power the rail. Oh, poop. It's never easy. So the problem here is that what we want to do is run power into this block. Is it that block? But powering the block beneath it won't do, see? And running power up into it is not an option. So what do we do here? How do we get power into this block from here? You have a... Can you make one sticky piston, Joker?
I think I can.
Because we can use a sticky piston to activate the rail. So what we'll do is we'll... That still doesn't power it, though. Crud. Never mind. That doesn't work. That's not going to fly.
No sticky piston?
No sticky piston. My brilliant cunning plan was neither brilliant nor cunning.
Damn it.
Right. Let me think. Anybody have any brilliant ideas for this, guys? This is such a stupid thing to get stuck on.
Okay, so you're trying to like put a button on this to power this rail?
No, I'm trying to power,
power
that rail
you...
from this trace here.
Okay.
And because I'm too stupid, that's hard. Maybe an inverted torch. We can put a torch underneath there, and then we can invert the signal twice. Let's give that a try. That's a good idea. Didn't I just have some sticks on me? Were they in here? Oh, there's plenty of sticks. One way or the other, sticks are not rare.
Okay, I just put 2 torches down. One underneath, then put a block, and then one under that.
So...
I don't think that worked.
No. Putting a torch here, this is... Why is that torch off?
I don't know, because this one's on down here. Why?
Oh, I see. I see what you did. Actually, that's close, but not quite. So if I do this, the rail is powered, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Went
No
to
worries.
watch what you were doing on the stream, and I don't have the fancy 2 monitor set up.
It's all good. Sorry, are you stealing people's ender pearls, Joker? Because that's what Crafter seems to be implying.
He's not done with the thing yet, guys.
The pearl dispenser isn't set up yet.
Yeah, he... Man.
So now if we press one of these... Ha! Very nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna go look and see what you did down here.
Just a double inversion.
Oh.
Although,
Okay.
theoretically, could I just put the torch here? Let's find out. No, because this doesn't influence this. Oh, but, check it out. If I do this, that's a terrible idea.
It's on fire!
Everything's on fire! I've burned the entire server down. Alright, but there's no reason not to just do this. This is fine. The only thing we need to check is if I press this one, is the redstone signal powerful enough? Wait, what? Is it busted again? Oh, yeah, because... that needs to be a torch. There we go. So that's it.
Cool.
The only other thing we need to do now is if I press this, we also need to get power into this rail. Ah, jeez. So we need to get power into this rail too so that it goes this way. No. No. Ah, crud. There's no room for a detector rail. Because if we move this back one, if you're standing here, you can't reach all of the buttons. So we can't go any farther back than this, but we need to find a way to power this point as well. And that's apparently not trivial. Nothing's ever simple. Then again, what would be the fun of it if it was simple? Remember guys, I'm Stately, this is played@1mc3.com, and you should totally come play Minecraft with us. So let me replace that with a repeater and see if we can branch off of that somehow. It should be doable. Although I'm not 100% sure how just yet. Okay. One redstone repeater. That'll go here. That should make no difference for this. So if we press this, shouldn't, but does. Great. No big. No big. It's all good. We'll just continue to add complexity. Because nothing bad ever comes from constantly adding complexity, but without thinking about what you're doing. Remember that, people? Very important life lesson. I mean, terrible life lesson. That's the term I was looking for. Alright, and then this is the longest trace, and that is still fine. But, and this is...
I remember you had this same problem on Doozy.
I always have the same problem. This is...
But, no, on Elvish. We didn't do a train station on Doozy.
Did we? Yeah, we didn't do much rails on Doozy, which is sad. Rails are fun. Okay, so now the point should be pointing in the proper direction. And all we need to do now is put a sensor rail. Oh, that's right, I built a station, but there was no redstone in it. It was just a stupid, simple little contraption that, yeah, exactly, nobody ever built a railroad. This is kind of going to be a tight fit because now we need to put a detector rail like here that inverts this torch. And I'm a little unsure on how to do that. Let's start by making some space. Will a detector rail power a dot like here? So I'll have to, if I do this, I'll have to block this and block this to isolate them. But now we have a grr, arg. This is obviously not right. This would be where the detector rail is, but it's in communication with this. So that dot needs to go for now. We can move this up to here. Redstone line there, torch here. sure that still works. It does. And then in theory, we put another repeater here. Let's go ahead and make another repeater. I'm going to make a couple because I get the feeling I might need more. Sorry, what did DK just do?
Dragon fight.
Oh, are we just doing it multiple times a day now? I'm down. I mean, I'm down for watching you guys do a dragon fight. Personally, I'm lazy. Can you press any old button, please?
Yep, I'm on my way back. I'm almost there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were somewhere that's else. Okay, that still works. And we seal this off. It should still be... No. It should still be no. I mean, this is fine. It's just right now, if you come in here, can't we just put a detector rail right here? Well, no, we can't because we need to unpower it, not power it. It would be so nice if you could just set the handedness of rails and stuff. Your new keyboard has no light on the caps lock. They should stop putting caps lock keys on keyboards. They're an abomination unto Nuggin.
For real.
Who uses caps lock keys? She's a rainbow. Roger that, Noble. Take it easy. Have fun. Trader. She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair. She's a rainbow. So all of this is redundant. This is fine. Getting power into this is going to be a nightmare, though. I can't conceive of how I'm going to get power into this from over here. Well, there's one way to find out. I need to make a detector rail. Was that a stone pressure plate?
I don't know. I can look up the recipe for you.
Iron, 1 stone plate, and 1 redstone. I got this.
Okay.
Stone pressure plate. No. Stone pressure plate. Redstone. No? Was it... That is what it just said, isn't it? And I just threw my pick away. Oh, stone plate with redstone beneath it. Okay. It's all good. Everything's fine. Now I have 6. So you're coming in, choo 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 choo. Somewhere around here, or maybe here, we put down a detector rail that will trigger by your arrival. The good news is we have plenty of space to work underneath here. Now let me move it back one so we don't have any conflicts. I can always play with the timing on this to make sure it stays powered long enough. And that in turn gives us redstone power here. So we go over that in a minecart. This becomes powered. And what we're going to do is we're going to sneak up on it from behind, because that's where we have space. So we'll pop down.
I have a minecart on me too if you want to try anything.
Yes, I will want to try something very shortly.
Okay, I just set the minecart on the rail. You can do with what you need.
Excellent. My inventory is a complete disaster again, because of course it is. Okay, so minecart, detector rail. Good. We need to isolate this. That. And we need to run a line around the back here. Again, I'm just kind of sneaking up on it right now from the other side, because that seems to be kind of my only option.
You know how to catch a unique rabbit?
How to catch a unique rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
I do not know how to catch a unique rabbit.
Unique up on it.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know how to catch a tame rabbit?
I'm guessing you don't tame up on it, so how do we catch a tame rabbit?
Tame way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so bad. You're so bad.
I know.
You're so bad. Why are you so bad?
But I'm good.
You're good at being bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got the redstone torch there. We need to dig up all the things here, because of course we do. Wouldn't be a stately redstone build if it didn't end up with giant holes everywhere. And I need to go back. I'll have to go another block back, because redstone doesn't like going around corners. Here and here and here, and okay, that powers this, and when that's powered, nothing happens. Is that right? Because this is unpowered. And then when this gets turned on through the application of a minecart, absolutely nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So just to test here, let's pop down a redstone torch somewhere in the middle, just so that I can see what's going on, or attempt to. That's powered, that's now off, and that's pointing the right way. I need to invert the signal again, don't I? I need to not invert the signal at all is what I need to do. I just need to put redstone there. I'd like to just run it straight into this, but this torch is in the way. Anyways, this is all going to be underground, so it doesn't really make any significant difference. That does the trick. I'm going to put a series of repeaters down here. When I say series of repeaters, I mean a repeater, just to slow things down. And then what we want to do is have a powered rail right about here to make sure that you're going fast enough. We want predictable speeds, right? Don't want to have to worry about what happens if you're not fast enough when you come in. And then in theory, you're coming up here, you're on your way home, you go over here, through here, that switches, and you're here. And then you press a button, and you go out this way. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is for all intents and purposes the mechanics of our train station. We just need to add some more juice to make sure that everything is at a nice constant speed. And then we'll set up the incoming and outgoing lines. The outgoing lines are pretty obvious, but for the incoming lines, we need to come up with a nice way to make all of the lines merge together.
Are the incoming ones underground or above ground?
So what we need to do is basically just make sure that all of the return lines end up here, right? No matter where you're coming from, it has to merge onto a single line that ends up here. So what I think, these guys are basically ground level. What I think we'll do is we'll have one line incoming, say, up there. That'll go down, and then we'll have one line incoming from, say,
well, my line, you can see the over here.
right.
I'll probably just have one line coming in. Well, no,
You don't need to have two lines. You can use a detector rail like right before you get back, so that people coming in from one side, you don't even need a detector rail actually. You can depending on the layout, you could do something like, and I'm just going to put down a quick sample, example, not a sample. So let's say you have one rail incoming, right? And that's your outgoing line.
Okay.
And if you're coming back, all you'd really have to do is make even more redstone torches. The irritating thing with rails in Minecraft is they behave differently depending on their orientation. So this is the wrong way around, but if you power it permanently by just slapping in a redstone torch, which I thought I had. Did you just throw a redstone torch at me? Did I fail to pick it up? Or did I accidentally throw one on the ground?
They're right above your head right now. Oh, I grabbed them again. Hold on.
It's all good, don't worry about it. Did I do it wrong again? I did it wrong again. This is how it could be set up, right? So your outgoing line comes out here, choo 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 choo. You hit the single line here, and you go on your way. If you're coming in though, you'll get turned out this way. So that's kind of all you have to do to combine two lines together.
Where did you put that redstone torch?
There is no redstone torch. I just had to put down a redstone torch once to get it to its default configuration. But you can do it either way. If this is like your outgoing line, you can do this, and then you can have your incoming line here. And as long as you never touch it again, it'll stay in that configuration. But you could also, I think, do that and never have to change the configuration. So in this case, let's say this is your outgoing line. This is the main rail line. And then if you come in, the incoming line would be over here. So what we need to do basically is set up a main branch that people can connect to. So since we have these lines here, what I'll probably do is set up a raised rail more or less above it, so you can have your rails come in parallel and have one go down and one stay up. And we'll dig out a tunnel underneath with a specified Y value, and that's where your incoming lines will go. But if you're doing a single line, something like this will fix it up just fine.
That's cool. I think I made mine over at the other place too complicated.
Well, you had a slightly different configuration because people could be coming in from 2 different angles, right? Winter Wind.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
name, but
That's true.
I like it.
True.
But yeah, it's reasonably straightforward to just do a point that splits based on direction of travel. Okay, so that is our basic train station set up. All of the mechanics are in place. Tomorrow we will set up the incoming lines so that people can start building and connecting their rails. And I think we'll play on one of our modded servers tomorrow after that. So I'm going to spend maybe 15-20 minutes here just polishing off the mechanics here. And then we'll head on over to either Nomad or Feed the Beast. But for now, that is going to be the end of this stream. So on behalf of... Hold on. Oh, I thought I saw a floating treetop, but it just hadn't loaded the stem. Sorry. Can't help myself. Anyways, guys, on behalf of myself and everybody here at Play.1MC3.com, thank you for watching. We appreciate your patronage as always, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, folks. Peace out.